Listen, I'm in my pajamas today because we are going to be having a real sofa talk about your scalp health. Because the way we've been treating our scalps lately, it's a crisis, babe. The response I've had to the series so far is absolutely phenomenal. Thank you to everyone who's been reposting, sharing the videos, and commenting as well. And I'm guessing this has been because you've needed exactly what I'm delivering. Today, we are tackling the shame of the flakes. Something I know all too well because I myself have seborrheic dermatitis, sebderm for short. And through my lifetime, I have definitely experienced the frustration and the shame of the flakes on the shoulder. And I can remember being that girl, seeing a flake, panicking, reaching for the heaviest grease product that I can find to make sure that I can hide those flakes. They were the younger years, and now that I'm a qualified trichologist, I'm here to tell you that there's another way. But before we dive into the video, I would like to say a shout out to Lucky-UZ6JK, and she asks, I would like to know if that image is skin cell turnover or dead skin cells or dandruff or what? I'm talking about those white stuff around the follicles in the picture, and the picture she was referring to is this picture. My response to her was as follows. So as this was a photo I found on the internet, I wanted to highlight that the white stuff that we can see in this image are likely to be hair casts. They're almost like keratin sleeves. They wrap around the hair strand and they usually show up just when the cell turnover is a little bit out of sync. It can also occur when there has been some tension styling as well. It's really important that we are trying to keep a clear foundation, which is an excellent segue to today's video. Today's video is all about answering the question whether your scalp is dry or are you actually feeding a fungus. If you're new to the YouTube channel, my name is Shireen Warren. I'm a qualified trichologist and the founder of IVY WILD. IVY WILD is a non-toxic plant-based hair care brand, and I'm all about engineering scalp and hair health. And if you are guilty of greasing your scalp, itching it like crazy, and wondering, why have I got so many of these flakes? We're going to stop the guesswork and we're going to do a live audit of your scalp. And most importantly, I'm going to show you how to engineer a routine that actually grows your hair instead of growing those flakes on the scalp. Lock in, because we're clearing up the foundation and all of the confusion. First things first, I want you to look at this chart. Category A is a dry scalp. We can see tiny white dust of flakes. Your scalp's feeling a bit tight, almost like the skin of a drum. And category B is dandruff. We're experiencing larger flakes. We can see yellowness, a bit of a tint of a color to it, and the flakes might be a little bit waxy. If you haven't already, don't be shy, hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying the video today. So one thing we can do at home straight away is the pinch test. So what I want you to do is to take one of those flakes and pinch it. Once you rub it between your fingers, check and see if it actually crumbles. If you're noticing that it actually turns to dust, we are going to be in category A. Now, if you're experiencing a waxy or oily residue once you've tried to disintegrate it between your fingers, you're more likely to be category B. Now is the time to grab a screenshot because it's going to change your shopping list. If you are category A, this is a hydration failure. To fix this, we aren't just going to be throwing oil at our scalps and hoping for the best. What we're actually going to do is focus on rebuilding the acid mantle. Think of the acid mantle as though it's like an invisible cape. It's a shield on your scalp that keeps the moisture in. And this is exactly why I engineered the drench set. The hydrating shampoo and the moisturizing conditioner come in 250 ml or 500 ml. The hydrating shampoo works to cleanse the scalp without stripping away your natural oils. And then the moisturizing conditioner acts like a mechanical seal around your hair strands. Now, if you're category B, I need you to come in close because this is more likely to be dandruff, and I need you to hear me loudly, like loud. Like turn the volume up right now, because dandruff is a fungus that feeds on oil. So if you have been feeding your scalp oil on a daily basis to hide those flakes, you're actually doing yourself a disservice. Every time you add heavy grease, you're creating like a grease trap, and we're feeding the beast. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, okay, Shireen, so are you saying I shouldn't be oiling the scalp? I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is we need to think about when we're using oils in our routine. I engineered the IVY WILD pre-wash scalp oil with rosemary oil, caffeine oil, bringraj oil. And if there's anything that I love, is data-backed science. Research shows that rosemary oil can be as effective as some 2% minoxidil treatments, specifically at increasing hair count over time, but without the harsh chemicals. And I'm going to be choosing natural over chemicals every single time. So when you use the pre-wash scalp oil, we're actually going to be using it a step before we shampoo. So we are going to be focusing on the mechanical influence around getting the benefits of an oil that contains rosemary. You want to apply it to the scalp, massage it all into the scalp so that we can stimulate blood flow and also loosen up any debris on the scalp. And then you wash it off. We are not leaving any oils on the scalp. You can then follow up with the exfoliating scalp scrub. I used Himalayan sea salt for the mechanical exfoliation, and you also have apple cider vinegar in there as well. The ACV is what resets your pH balance on the scalp. So we're getting the nutrient delivery of the bringage oil and the ginger. And by following up with the exfoliating scalp scrub, we're not leaving a feast behind for your fungus. We are totally clearing the site. Massaging the pre-wash scalp oil isn't just about self-care. Most importantly, reducing tension in the scalp tissue. This helps with the nutrient delivery of the ingredients in the pre-wash scalp oil to be delivered directly to the scalp. It's about optimizing the internal plumbing of your scalp, basically. It's just physics, babe. I hope you enjoyed today's video. We are no longer thinking of our scalp as an afterthought. It's literally the soil that your hair grows from. In the description bar below, I've linked the Drench set for you and also the Savior set. The Drench set includes the hydrating shampoo and the moisturizing conditioner, and the Savior set is the pre-wash scalp oil and the exfoliating scalp scrub. I also have a link to our hair audit should you need a little bit more guidance trying to figure out what protocol is best for you from the IVY WILD range. Tell me in the comments, are you a category A girl or are you a category B girl? Did the pinch test surprise you? I'm Shireen. I can't wait to read your comments. Don't be shy. Share this video with a friend. Subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.